And next is our equation of trajectory. An equation of trajectory is equation of its path which is followed by this projectile. So this is u cos theta. We take the time t. Then horizontal distance x is equals to u cos theta into t. And if we take here t is equals to x divided by u cos theta. This is our first equation. Now horizontal distance y is equals to u by t minus half g t square. Here uy is u sin theta. That means u sin theta into t minus half g. What is t? First of all, write t square. Now put this value t. What is this? X divided by u cos theta. That means u sin theta into t is equals to x divided by u cos theta. X divided by u cos theta minus half g. What is t? X divided by u cos of theta whole square. Here cancel out. X divided by sin theta divided by cos theta is tan theta minus half g. We expand square, then it becomes x square divided by u square cos square theta. This is our equation of trajectory. Means y is equals to x tan theta minus 1 by 2 g x square divided by u square cos square theta. This is the equation of trajectory. Now next case is up to now we study about the ground to ground projection, but now we study a projection from some height. Projection from some height. That means we are at some height. We are at height h. We are here and we throw a object with velocity u. Then that object or that projectile follow this path. This is our projectile motion. Here u is equals to ux. In we throw that object in horizontal direction. That means its horizontal component is equals to u, and here y is equals to 0 because here initially no vertical component. Okay, now at point P, or we can say at time t, we have to find its position and velocity. Then its horizontal component is, this makes angle alpha, then this is Vx and this Vy. Okay. Now, first of all we find velocity at any time t. Velocity at any time t. We know about time t. So in 2D plane, first of all we write V is equals to Vx I cap plus Vy j cap. This is our velocity at any time t. Now for finding this V, we have to find Vx and Vy. Means we have to find Vx, and we know in projectile its horizontal component remains same, means Vx is equals to Ux and Ux is equals to U. So we can say that Vx is equals to U first. Now next is we have to find Vy, and what is Vy? Vy is equals to Uy minus G into T. We know time T because it's given in this equation velocity at any time T, and we know the time T. Now we have to find Vy. Uy. What is Uy? Uy is with we know initially its vertical component is 0. So Uy is 0. So this equation Vy is equals to minus of Gt. This is our second equation. Now put these two values Vx and Vy in equation first. So we get vector V is equals to Ui minus Gtj. And if we find its magnitude, then V is equals to under root of U square plus Gt whole square. Now in second case, we find its position at any time t. We take another question. This is height h, and at time t, let its position, its coordinates are x and y, and this is at time t. So we have to find its position. So we know vector r is equals to xi plus yj. Okay. Now x, the horizontal distance, x is equals to velocity in horizontal direction is u. We know we throw this object with velocity u into time t, and vertical distance y is equals to uy t minus half g t square, and we know vertical component is 0, so y is equals to y become minus half g t square. Equation number 2 and equation number 3. This is equation number first. Now put these values in equation first, then we get the position vector. That means r is equals to uti cap minus half g t square j cap. This is our position vector r. Now third is time of flight. Now time of flight means the total whole time taken by the projectile. So for finding t, here height is minus h is equals to its vertical component u by t minus half gt square. Here uy is equals to 0. We know vertical component minus half gt square. And this t is time of flight. We can find t is equals to and then 2h divided by g, because this negative sign is cancelled by this negative sign, and 2 is here multiplied with h and divided by g and t square, then we take the under root. Now t is equals to under root 2h by g. This is time of flight. Now we have to find horizontal range. Is horizontal range fourth. Point is horizontal range. Horizontal range r is equals to its velocity component in horizontal direction multiplied with time of flight. Then we get ux is equals to u we know, and time of flight is under root 2h divided by z. This is equals to horizontal range r. Also so important. And last is our fifth is equation of trajectory. Is the path followed by the projectile, equation of the path followed by the projectile. And we know x horizontal displacement is equals to its velocity in horizontal direction. That means ux into t. Ux is equals to u into t at any time t. Now it's its horizontal displacement. Now vertical displacement is y equals to uy minus half gt square, and we know uy is equals to 0, then y equals to minus half gt square. Okay. Now from first equation we find t, then t is equals to x divided by u. Put this value in equation. For example, let's suppose equation first and this is equation second. Now put the value first in second, we get y is equals to minus half g, value of t is x divided by u whole square. What is it become? Y is equals to minus half g x square divided by u square. This is our equation of trajectory.